Rusev feeling the lockup.
Tell the WWE Universe your thoughts on Steve Austin.
Batista has had numerous altercations in his WWE travels. One that began in 2003 was when the Animal set his sights on the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Batista wanted to put an end to everything Shawn Michaels stood for and eliminate him from the WWE once and for all.
Definitely looking good so far. Hasn't taken too much punishment up to this point.
He lands the strike with great accuracy. This is where you need to look out. The wall of a WWE steel cage has
no escape this time.
Oh, it looks like he's in no man's land here. He needs to be able to put things back together here.
Michael, this is a dangerous position to be in. He needs to be able to find a way to clear the cobwebs and regroup. Well, as they say, all's fair in love and war. You know, Batista zeroed in on Shawn Michaels from the very beginning. I mean, Batista couldn't even be in Evolution and not have the Heartbreak Kid in his sights. That was only the beginning, because in the end, their war was about pride. And that doesn't get resolved after just one match. What a counter by Batista.
Pinpoint precision on that elbow drop. Right into the center of the chest. Wait, what the? Hold on. Now where's he going?
Oh, man. You hope when you see someone climb up there that they at least have a plan.
This is where you need to look out. The wall of a WWE steel cage measures 50.
He's nearing the floor, and his opponent can just look on.
Batista is a master of imposing his will on his opponents. The Animal's power is without equal. His intensity is immeasurable. But after what we've seen in this match, it's fair to wonder if Batista has the stamina to finish this match and win.
Rusev reverses it. And now Rusev pushing forward.
Action like this has become synonymous with SmackDown over the years.
Rusev is just so talented. This match has gone his way incredibly fast here.
If his back wasn't hurt before, it certainly is now.
And it's going to be hurting for a while. It is so hard to stop that kind of strength.
The action is fast and furious, and this one is expected. Tornado tag team matches rarely take a slow pace. Well, that missed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot.
He's displaying classic offense here.
Yeah, and that's when he's the most dangerous.
Wait, what the? Hold on. Now where's he going?
Oh, man. You hope when you see someone climb up there that they at least have a plan.
Not going to win many matches.
He's nearing the floor, and his opponent can just look on.
Looking for the win. Incredible. This has to be it.
Oh, there it is. What a maneuver. That's how you put away an opponent. I love it.
Man, Batista is just unstoppable right now.
When looking at entering combat against the Animal, Batista, an opponent has to try and avoid getting caught in his string of power moves. If you take the brunt of 2 or 3 consecutive moves from him, a match against Batista turns into an all-out physical assault.
Well, Michael, while that's certainly easier said than done, trying to avoid getting caught in consecutive moves of the Animals can be the difference between having a chance and going back to the locker room by way of an EMS response team and a stretcher.
These superstars looking for a victory, looking to build momentum.
You're right about that. Momentum is so important in a match like this.
If this continues, we could be talking about something no one wants to discuss. Facial reconstructive surgery.
I know you don't like to talk about your facial reconstructive surgery.
These guys giving the sold-out crowd exactly what they came to see. What an incredible match.
If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast.
Second time's a charm. These guys are giving it their all here tonight, not just to entertain the fans, but to ultimately walk away with the win.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
This is where you need to look out. The wall of a WWE steel cage measures 15 feet high, and that's dangerous no matter who you are.
You can say that again, Michael. That'll definitely give you a different perspective on the severity of a steel cage match. Austin has really gained some ground here with his prodigious offense. When you're beat up, the last thing you want to have to deal with is this amount of power. He's pulling out all the stops tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching SmackDown, the second longest running weekly episodic television program in history. That'll knock the wind right out of you. I just can't get over the physicality of this match. This has been brutal.
Brutal and very, very painful for these guys.
The body's taking some abuse here, but nothing that can't be shaken off. Another electric crowd on hand here for SmackDown, as has been the norm over the years. It's an all-out brawl, and that's exactly what you get anytime you take tags out of a tag team match. He may be trying to systematically chop his opponent down, starting at the bottom.
Oh, there's no greater pain than when your body is being torn apart.
Got to be careful not to take on too much more damage here. I'd say that's more embarrassing than anything else. There's no quit in these guys, but unfortunately only one of them can be victorious here tonight.
He's still not through.
A great string of offense. You do anything you can for something to result in an advantage and ultimately victory.
There can only be one top dog here in the WWE, and a win here will go a long way in solidifying one of these guys' claims of being the best in the business.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. Austin spots the opening.
He may never walk the same after that backbreaker.
We now have to question if he'll be able to come back after that.
Got to keep your eyes peeled in matches like this. It's so tough to keep up with everything going on. I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
You're right about that, Cole. This has been an all-out war.
Just toying with the competition a little. That's what happens when you're in a powerful grasp. You go down.
Oh, that slam was vicious.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the back of your head, Cole. If you ever see a weakness in your opponent, you got to jump on it. Steve Austin making his statement as we speak. He's got to be history. Is he still even conscious? Oh, man.
I got to tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Me too. I've given up even trying to figure out what they're going to do next. I'm just sitting back watching and enjoying.
Adding insult to potential injury there.
Ouch! How's that for putting an opponent in a bad way? You have to be careful every second you're in that ring.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
You're right about that. You got to remember what works.
Steve Austin showing some expert prowess here.
This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But man, this has been physical. Not this.
He's looking at it again. And Batista makes him pay for all that.
Oh man, there's the finisher. This could be it.
This is where you need to look out. The wall of a WWE steel cage measures 15 feet high, and that's dangerous no matter who you are.
You can say that again, Michael. That'll definitely...
He's nearing the floor, and his opponent can just look on.
Each of these, it's over. It's all over.
Let's go to the highlights here.
Here are your winners, the Animal Batista and Roman Reigns.
Huge victory here in this Tornado Tag Team match.
Impressive doesn't even begin to describe his performance here tonight, Michael. That was a thing of beauty.
And it's matches like this one that make SmackDown such a success. Thank you so much for joining us.